Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Hesha Chima, and joining me for a conversation today is Tilotma and Manav. Hi everyone.
Hi.
First of all, congratulations. Your show is all set to come on Netflix, and I liked the trailer. I'm going to watch the show as well as promised just before the interview.
Dirty look.
Say, why? No, but I am going to. But for now, what I'm going to start off the conversation is, and in a good way because people are not going to get spoilers now since we're chatting. Two striking things that actually came to my mind when I saw the trailer first. One is that may be availed by many, which is the service of a male escort, but spoken by a lesser group of people. And second is the whole concept of, let's say, female pleasure that's still not addressed, because I saw a particular scene in the trailer where you're actually asking your husband to be a certain way with you, romantic, and that sort of leads to a certain kind of a situation, but often discarded. When you were approached with this particular project, did you guys also think of it from these 2 points that I'm probably highlighting it from, or was it a completely different conversation that you all had in your head when you all approached this particular, show?
मतलब अगर आप पुनीत को जानते हैं, पुनीत का जो माइंड है वो इतना बिजार है और इतना इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से वर्क करता है कि उनके सारे थ्रिल, सारे एंटरटेनमेंट आइडियाज़ के अंदर भी जेंडर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले नहीं करता है कि इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ही इज़ मेल सो ही कैन बिहेव लाइक दिस एंड गेट अवे विथ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, और शी इज़ फीमेल एंड शी हैज़ टू बी लाइक दिस बिकॉज दिस इज़ द सोसाइटी ने जो नरेटिव हमको थ्रो किया है. So he has this capacity to weave characters and actually entertain you by actually women strong characters are doing stuff which actually आपने अभी तक मेल या एक मतलब लाइक गन्स उठा के एक गन्स लेके चलाना या हमने देखा नहीं है बहुत ज़्यादा कि एक साड़ी पहन के एक औरत पल्ला हटाती है और गन चलाती है. मतलब वो जो इमेज है वाइल्ड वी वर शूटिंग ऑल्सो, अभी भी श्वेता की वो इमेज मेरे दिमाग में फंसी हुई है कि वो इतनी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत एंड एवरीवन वाज सो एक्साइटेड व्हाइल वी वर शूटिंग दैट शॉट, पर्टिकुलर शॉट, एंड हम लोग बार बार दिखा रहे थे, लुक एट दिस शॉट, इट्स लुकिंग सो गुड, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू इतना बोरिंग है वो सेम शॉट एक आदमी खड़े होके हाई स्पीड में गन चला रहा है, एंड सडनली आई सी दिस शॉट विद सच फ्रेश आईज जो एक्चुअली पुनीत की आई है. सो इट्स सो हैपेंड दैट the show is so entertaining, the character is so well written, each and every character, and also I'm part of this show which I'm feeling so happy about, and also this show also deals with such equality जो हमको कभी देखने को मिली नहीं है ऐसी. तो एक तरीके से ना वो तो ना बहुत प्यास जब लगती है और आपको ऐसा पानी मिलता है जो आपको हर तरीके से आपकी प्यास बुझाता है, दिस इज काइंड ऑफ दैट शो विच इज़ वेरी रेयर, मतलब ऐसा आपको देखने को मिलता नहीं है. सो मैं तो अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा लकी पाता हूँ कि आई एम पार्ट ऑफ दिस शो. इट्स नॉट लाइक मैं तो कैसे भी इसका पार्ट होना चाहता था. इट्स जस्ट सो हैप्पी.
But did you look at it from the same lens that I did? That we're probably also trying to highlight two other topics which do exist. One, which is, of course, the whole concept of a male escort being there. And obviously doing that because there are certain, shortcomings that he has to sort of fulfill for, one being that. And second, the whole conversation about female satisfaction and female pleasure, which is why they're seeking it out.
See, I do agree with you on this, and I think Puneet's, I think it's we've been asked many times to explain the genre of this show, for instance, and it's really hard to pin one down. So I think, given that his title is Puneet Krishna P and K, I think we could call the genre like progressive cool.
Oh, I like that. I like
cool
that.
with a K.
With a K.
Just to fit in with the times. But I really like the idea of having a male a gigolo is perhaps, like Puneet said it very well, like giving pleasure and being good at giving pleasure is not gender specific.
For sure,
right?
yeah.
It is gender agnostic. So it's only that our imagination has only seen, and in popular cultures we've only seen women, and that's because we come from an exploitative patriarchal society.
Right.
So we can't even imagine and give ourselves that liberty to imagine it even in our fiction. So that is Puneet's truly progressive, cool self. That's a progressive bit, showing a man perhaps in this role, and I think the idea of female pleasure that you mentioned is a huge thing. I know it's a huge draw for anyone, any woman who's reading this script, and
Right.
not just for the part of Bindi, but Ashok Lata. The way she's able to communicate to her husband that he really satisfies her,
Yeah.
you know, or to be able to express it, and
Yeah.
that if there was a competition, you'd be the winner.
Yeah.
You know, or for Bindi's character to say that कि woman sex करने से गंदी नहीं हो जाती है,
Right.
without a big lecture before and after कि you know हमारे देश की आबादी देखिए, या you know explain it
True.
like you know why, without any such you know
Right.
or if you see Shobha and her relationship with her husband, you see different kinds of marriages.
Right.
You know, you see different kind of men, you see different kind of women, you see different definitions of pleasure, love, and the fact that the director, writer, creator is not married to a stereotype of that idea allows one to just explore without any preconceived notions, you know.
Right.
So it was very, very freeing.
You know, when you spoke about the whole part of dynamics of relationships right now, given even in today's generation, I feel like one's sort of become comfortable with accepting the grays that we all have. Earlier it was very black and white. I feel now each one of us are very comfortable being a grey individual also, in certain aspects is what I'm talking about. I feel one part of the show also sort of talks about infidelity, and then we always have conversations around two types of infidelity, which is emotional, and then of course there is physical infidelity. I feel, and I want to know, Tilotma, your point of view on this, because I often have conversations with my girlfriends around this, that for a woman, I feel if she's seeking it out, it's probably because there's a lack of some sort of an emotional connect or that warmth, and then, you know, probably we seek it externally. Do you agree with me, or do you have a completely different point of view on that?
I feel like pleasure. Even this is gender agnostic. You know, whether a society, how a society deals with a woman who may be different from how they deal with a man. You know, maybe if a man cheats on his in his marriage, he's like, "अरे यार, वो बहुत stress पे था, you know, काम में बहुत stress था, माफ कर दो." Maybe the society is a little harsher with women who have just wrecked the whole house and family. And,
घर तोड़ दिया इसने.
Yeah. So I think our reaction to infidelity may be very gendered, but I think what makes somebody go outside the constraints or the challenges of monogamy, I do think it's, I've been married for 14 years, and I can imagine how it can be very claustrophobic for somebody else. Because I lucked out to have somebody with whom I have a great understanding, and with whom also, like, even when we were dating, one thing we were very free with each other is our ability to express desire for somebody else. If we saw somebody we found attractive, I'd be like, "Oh my God, look at him, he's so hot," or like for him to say that, "Oh, isn't she beautiful? Look at her eyes," and we would look at this man or woman. So our friends would be like, "Guys, are you okay with him checking out?" I was like, if I don't share it with him, or he doesn't share it with me, then who will we share it with? You know? So I guess that's with anything, right? If your relationships allow you that kind of space to be honest, then your chances of hurting someone or entering anything deceitful or hiding are far lower.
Right.
Like even as kids, if you have to hide drinking or smoking from your parents, the chances of you doing it
is way more.
In our household, because we grew up in an Air Force upbringing, so I didn't smoke or drink because it was always around us.
Right.
That wasn't something one had to do. And I think even about that which is inaccessible somehow becomes some kind of
more desirable.
And the reasons for it are so personal. Who are you to judge anybody who has done anything? Yeah.
Right.
It's a marriage between two people, and it's just that we are, as men and women, we are so apologetic about our own desires, and we really don't know how to express them without hurting somebody. So I think it's a long way, it'll take us for us to be comfortable with our frailties.
But I think we're still getting better. That's why I said earlier it was all black and white, but now we're all grey and we're all getting better at it.
I'm feeling very good about it because I'm done Puneet's show. Like after this, after...
Kuch aur aa gaya.
No, I think I think we have a long way to go.
Yeah, baby steps.
A very long way to go.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Manav, I want to ask you this particularly since you mentioned that you're extremely glad to be a part of a show like this, right? I feel that sometimes a show like this or any other show that you can take an example for which does sort of strike a dinner table conversation leaves an impact. You know, do you feel that with your show there is something like this that can happen? And if it does happen, what kind of impact do you see it's going to leave in terms of a takeaway for that particular person watching the show?
I think they will understand. First, very important thing is this show is for them to like get entertained. So of course it's not a family viewing. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि सब लोग पूरा परिवार साथ बैठ के they're going to enjoy it, but everyone going to enjoy it above 18 of course. बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो एक डर्थ है जो मतलब हमको कोई भी चीज़ एंटरटेन कब करती है व्हेन वी थिंक लाइक इन लाइफ आल्सो व्हेन यू गेट बोर्ड यू थिंक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स यू स्पेंड ए डे जैसा आपने डे रेगुलर आप नहीं स्पेंड कर रहे थे सो दिस जो कॉन्सेप्ट है इसका कि एक मंडेन सा एक आदमी है जो बहुत ईमानदार है जो हमने हज़ारों फिल्मों में देखा है जो अपने परिवार के लिए जान दे सकता है अपने जॉब के प्रति बहुत ईमानदार है कुछ नहीं ना रिश्वत लेता ना कुछ करता नाउ देयर इज अ ट्विस्ट सो वो जो ट्विस्ट है वो डेलिबरेटली डाला गया है टू एंटरटेन यू गाइस सो नथिंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट नॉट इवन सेक्स इज इंपॉर्टेंट सो व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट इज हाउ वी वीव द एंटायर स्टोरीज एंड किस तरीके के कैरेक्टर एक साथ आते हैं विच इज एवरीथिंग इज आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स और जब जिस तरीके का क्लाइमैक्स है जो आता है जब व्हेन यू सी द शो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस इज जस्ट टू सर्व यू गाइस एंड मुझे लगता है जो भी इसके बाद की जो कॉन्वर्सेशन है इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी फुल ऑफ लाफ्टर and that is so important to us. Like people should laugh, people should get like wow, in India we have done something so out of the box.
How difficult it is to actually make people laugh because a lot of actors feel that comedy is one of the most toughest genres to play. I want to know your takes on that. Do you think it is true or आपको चल जाता है हो जाता है?
It is very tough because comedy में ऐसा लगता है कि actor actually जो है वो उसकी timing बहुत अच्छी है हम जो देखते हैं कि अरे ये एक्टर बहुत अच्छी कॉमेडी करता है पर मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता मुझे लगता है कि स्क्रिप्ट इज गोइंग टू बी फनी द सिचुएशन इज एक्चुअली फनी कोई भी एक्टर जो भी अच्छा एक्टर है वो अच्छा ही लगेगा इफ द स्क्रिप्ट इज गुड इफ द लाइन्स आर गुड सो कॉन्फिडेंस उल्टा होना चाहिए कि स्क्रिप्ट पे होना चाहिए तो अधिकतर हमारे यहाँ जो अच्छे एक्टर होते हैं जो मतलब जिनकी टाइमिंग अच्छी होती है जिन्होंने कुछ काम किया होता है उनको ऐसा बोल देते हैं कि यार कुछ कर दो इसका दैट मीन्स यू हैवंट रिटन द स्क्रिप्ट
Right.
एंड हम लोगों के पास प्लस पॉइंट ये था कि इट्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस बिकॉज रिटन मटीरियल वॉज सो ब्यूटिफुली रिटन एंड सो गुड एंड सो स्ट्रॉन्ग दैट वी हैव टू जस्ट शो अप एंड जस्ट डू आवर जॉब बेसिक जॉब द DOP वॉज अमेजिंग द डायरेक्टर्स आर अमेजिंग द प्रोड्यूसर एंड एवरीथिंग को एक्टर्स स्टनिंग एक्टर्स कास्टिंग इसकी आई थिंक वन ऑफ द मतलब हाईलाइट है मतलब एवरी टाइम आई यूज्ड टू डू वन सीन जो एक सीन में के लिए जो लोग आते थे मैं भाग के पुनीत के पास जाता था मैं कहाँ से कास्ट किया कितना अच्छा एक्टर है इसको और क्यों नहीं कुछ बढ़ा देते हैं सीन इसके इतना अच्छा करके गया है
Wow, that's very secure of you to say it because I think everybody is fighting for screen space and screen time.
नहीं वो स्क्रीन स्पेस का क्या करूँ मैं बहुत ज़्यादा हूँ इस शो में
कोई ले लो मेरे थोड़ी बहुत लाइन थोड़ा बचा लो मुझे
बट शो वर्क करता है मतलब आप सोलो शो भी कर लो अगर नहीं वर्क करता तो नहीं वर्क करता सो शो हैज टू वर्क हम लोग सब शो के लिए काम कर रहे हैं वी आर नॉट वर्किंग फॉर कि ये हो जाए हम लोग सब शो के लिए काम कर रहे हैं त्रिभुवन मिश्रा सीए टॉपर हैज टू वर्क देयर इज नो अदर वे वी हैव डन लाइक लॉट ऑफ हार्ड वर्क
But you know, I'm going to pick up from what you just said that you all are eventually working towards the success of a show, which sort of matters because that pretty much is, I don't know, directly or indirectly proportionate to what you are going to do further in terms of opportunities that will be presented. However, what I do want to ask is both of you all have been products of strong content-driven, you know, I feel projects, you know, and scripts, in fact, which have sort of given you all, let's say, you know, the eyeball that's required, the validation that an actor needs also in many ways, and then of course, you know, you get projects so on and so forth. However, what I do want to understand is individually from both of you, Tilotma, you can take it first. What is right now your non-negotiable when you're taking up a project? Like, have you made a list of do's and don'ts in your head?
I always had do's and don'ts from the first film.
And what are those like?
I must like the script, and I must like the people I work with.
Right.
Because you spend a lot of time with them.
True.
It's very hard to fake.
Yeah.
You know, you have to spend almost 12 hours, and it's like half my day. It's going to be half my life if I want to do this as a career.
Right.
So the script should be something that I can tell my family and friends and proudly that I'm part of it, and that it's not celebrating some regressive thought.
Right.
You know that my teachers and family and people have fought for.
Right.
For us to think in a certain way, and then when you choose just unintentionally, maybe because you just felt like you should do it, and then you don't think it through, like those things are something that I was very clear from the very I owe a lot. I'm here because of a lot of people, and I'd really like to carry them with me. So it's very important. And the people have to be nice. Earlier, I think in my career, I think the work, the part was very, very important.
Sure.
And as that has been satiated, to as like actually I can say an appetizer, that I feel what's become more and more important is the people I work with, that they should be good human beings.
Right.
It's not enough to be, as you get older, it's not nice to be on a set where you are treated well but the rest aren't.
Right.
It rubs off on you and you start feeling you're not part of a very good profession.
Right.
And you really don't want to take home that kind of sweat money. So that is more and more important now.
What about you?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है जो मैं जो भी स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ता हूँ, अगर मुझे लगता है मैं इसको देखने जाऊँगा ये फिल्म को, या मैं देखना चाहूँगा इसे, आई से यस, बिकॉज ऑल्सो आई राइट, आई ट्रैवल, आई लव माई लोनलीनेस. इट्स वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग आई हैव मी विथ मी. सो कुछ होना चाहिए जिसके लिए मुझे वहाँ से घर से निकाला जाए बाहर. तो आई लाइक द आइडिया कि जब मैं बाहर निकलूँ तो आई जस्ट बी देयर 100%. मैं और कुछ ना सोचूं. सो उसके लिए थोड़ा सा बस है. बाकी सी ऐसा भी नहीं है मेरे पास बहुत काम आता है, मेरे पास बहुत काम आता भी नहीं है. मैं रिसीविंग एंड पे हूँ. सो रिसीविंग एंड पे वी जस्ट वेट फॉर गुड स्टफ टू कम टू यू, एंड वेरी रेयरली इट हैपन्स. सो कभी कभी आता है, ऐसा शो होता है जिसमें मैं डेस्परेटली आई सीक, आई मैसेज पुनीत so many times, I messaged Ram so many times that I want to be part of this beautiful show. So there are some shows that you actually go out of your way to make sure that these makers knows that I'm actually interested in the show. Otherwise, most of the time I just do my things, very small things. Listen to doing theatre, writing, traveling, nothing.
So, Manu, what I want to ask is, speaking of theatre, I feel like anybody who's done theatre speaks so passionately about theatre, and I feel they also say it कि it's difficult, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो आपको cut action मिल जाता है, कितना gap मिल जाता है, but theatre is a different form of an art. Give me a little bit about your theatre experience.
So first of all, it's not difficult. It's just the way I go and play badminton.
इतना easily? अरे वाह.
Everything in my life. It's not theatre.
Lines कैसे याद रहती है ऐसे?
But मैं शायद पहला play मैंने 93 में किया है. This is what I do in my life. You know, एक बड़ा अच्छा इंसिडेंट है कि मतलब मैं इसलिए ये नहीं बोलता because we make it very sounding very कि अरे थिएटर टफ है, ये होना चाहिए. I love that. तो it's also I go and I play. I don't do anything. I don't work. तो अभी अगर ये एक्टिंग भी है तो I go and play. मैं जैसे टेनिस खेलने में एक्साइटमेंट रहता है, मेरा सेट पे जाने में एक्साइटमेंट रहता है. And also I do it less also. That's why excitement बना रहता है. But गेम ये से एक अच्छी स्टोरी, एक चेखव से एक इंटरव्यू ने पूछा कि सर आप ये जो कहानियाँ लिखते हैं इसकी इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से आती है. तो चेखव ने बोला कि ये जो एस्ट्रे दिख रही है आपको, कल आप आओगे तो मैं इस एस्ट्रे पे कहानी लिख दूंगा. That's what I do.
Observation.
No, I do. That's my job. My job is to write. मैं आपसे पूछूंगा आप इतना अच्छा इंटरव्यू कैसे लेती हैं? No, that's what your job is.
This is what I do. Yeah.
And you are doing it so well. And effortlessly. मैं नहीं कभी कर सकता. मैं बैठ के इतने अच्छे से सवाल नहीं पूछ सकता हूँ. मेरे को आता ही नहीं है. तो वही है कि मेरे को नहीं आता है और यही मैं करता हूँ. और मुझे वो दूसरा लाइफ ही नहीं पता है. तो मेरे लिए थिएटर कभी भी कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं कहीं जाके एफर्ट करता हूँ. If there is an effort, I don't want to do it. It's effortless. And it requires a lot of hard work, but effortless, of course, effortless.
Right. You know, lastly, before I wrap this up very quickly, I want to ask both of you all, since we're talking about work and like getting to know both of you better. Tell me one each, what's the most gratifying part about being an actor? Go first.
I found theatre terrifying just to segue off, that there are all kinds of actors, and often when you enter the industry, you hear that you need this.
Right.
You know, I found theatre terrifying because it's a live performance, and you get instant feedback
Sure.
on whether a moment works or not. And I like delayed validation because by then the work is in the past and you have some distance from it and you're less emotionally, you know. So I found film far more warm, and I found the camera like a really non-judgmental good friend who just is very watchful, very observant, and can catch everything. So I found the camera a very, you know, intuitive friend, and I felt very at ease, you know. And I find, so the part that I find gratifying in my journey is that I had enough people around me who didn't make me feel, even though it's the common saying that, oh, if you're not good in theatre, then you're not a serious actor, you know. And I really wasn't good, you know, and I really tried, because that's how you start, because film and television is inaccessible to most of us who don't come from, you know, worlds that have anything to do with it, right?
True.
The first thing you can do is, aapki colony mein koi nukkad natak ho ya koi theatre company ho, you can join them, and that's how I started. And so I find it, I'm very, very, very grateful that I could find a medium in which I'm, you know, I feel at home and I can play, you know. And sometimes it's just important to understand what that is, and then you get the privilege of playing different kinds of women who you may never have the opportunity of meeting. And it's a gift, you know. And as I get older, I also feel that I feel so close to the women I've played that I almost imagine that, you know, if we were in a court of law and they had committed some crime, I must be able to defend them, because you know, and that it feels like a privilege to have walked in the shoes of someone else.
Right.
You know, that yeah.
Loved you in Lust Stories, by the
Thank you
way.
very much.
Loved you.
Thank you.
Manav, most gratifying part.
Acting is therapeutic. It is therapeutic. Really late in my life I realized that, but it is so therapeutic. It's so important.
That's the most gratifying, because it's therapy for
It's
you.
therapeutic. It's so personal. It's so inward. It's you understand when you do something and you come home and you feel that, so lovely. I'm feeling so light.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much, the both of you. All the very best for CA
Thank you
Topper.
so
Looking
much.
forward, and I'm glad that I had this conversation with you all. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.